be happy to weigh in on Jerry Lucas. He is one of the guys that fell the farthest from his Matrix rankings to our personal rankings, but I wouldn't necessarily call him a stat chaser. I would say that there's a few things from his era that helped inflate his accolades and his stats, but not that he particularly chased them. Like, I've done a lot of reading on this era, and everyone seems to really like Jerry Lucas. I would say more of Lucas's problem is that he probably should have been the third guy on the team and was forced to be the second guy on the team. Like, imagine if Jordan didn't have Pippen, and you're like, all right, Horace Grant, well, you have to score more, and he's like, oh God, I don't want to do this. Lucas was a terrific rebounder. He's got 2 seasons where he averages over 20 rebounds a game. And part of this is the fact that teams were averaging like 70 rebounds in this era. And part of it's that he just worked hard. He was nicknamed Mr. Memory or Dr. Memory or the computer because he would see a shot go up and he'd be able to calculate or remember where, hey, I saw a shot like that go up. I know where it's going to bounce, so I got to that position. And the rebounding numbers are awesome. They're very impactful, but when you're looking at 70 rebounds a game for a team, 20 rebounds isn't quite as impressive. We also always make this mistake of seeing guys with big rebounding totals and kind of thinking, hey, they must be good on defense too. Jerry wasn't a particularly great rim protector. He was smart, he could call out defensive schemes, knows what the offense is going to try to run, but there wasn't as much scouting. He's not breaking down film of the other team to try to have that defensive level impact of like a Jokic or a Marc Gasol, who knows everything the defense is, offense is going to do. The other thing about Lucas that's really cool is Lucas had a 20 to 24 foot jumper according to everyone that played with him. If you hear Walt Frazier or Phil Jackson talk about guys from their era, they'll always mention Lucas and be like, man, if he could have played with a 3-point line, this guy was cash money from back there. They don't use that term. I can't picture Phil Jackson ever saying the words cash money, but that's basically what they give off. Lucas does eventually get a ring with the 73 Knicks, but the Cincinnati Royals are just not able to get over the hump with him as the second best player. Maybe if they had gotten Mel Daniels and Louis Dampier when they drafted them in '67, they could have done more, but as is, he's kind of the number 2 guy that really should have been a number 3.